Today we're going to talk about giving speeches within an agricultural mechanics arena. There are really two main types of speeches, and there are to inform and to persuade. So to inform, think about it as trying to teach somebody something. So maybe you're giving a speech on how a small engine works. And so you would talk about all the components of a small engine, the intake, the combustion, the exhaust, and your whole goal is to teach people how small engines work. The other type would be how to persuade. So this may be a speech that you're giving to an eighth grader to persuade them to take agricultural mechanics. And your speeches can either be prepared or extemporaneous in nature. So the main difference there is based on preparation. So a prepared speech, you're going to know that you have to give it ahead of time. You're going to know what your audience is. You're going to know what the topic is. Whereas extemporaneous, picture yourself walking into the classroom today and me saying, hey, you're going to give a speech today on why you should join FFA. You have 5 minutes to think about what you want to say, and your speech needs to be 2 minutes long. That would be an extemporaneous example. So people that do better with extemporaneous speaking are typically people who are able to think on their feet and not get rattled with pressure. Some factors that you need to consider when you're planning your speech. The first, what is your purpose for the speech? Is it to inform or is it to persuade? Also, who are you talking to? So if we're giving that informative speech on small engines and you're talking to a graduate level ag mechanics class where everybody has had years and years of engine theory, then it's going to need to be a little bit more complicated than if you're talking to an ag mechanics 1 class who's never heard about engines before. Also with the occasion, is it a formal setting or is it informal? The content and composition you need to do together. How do you want to structure it and what exactly do you want to include in it? As far as delivery, a few things that you need to keep in mind. One is your voice, the inflection of your voice, how much it changes, not being monotone. Stage presence, your ability to walk around the stage with ease, to use your hands, okay? Power of expression. How am I able to convince somebody of what to do just from my voice and my body gestures? Response to questions. It's always, I think, most telling how much someone knows about a topic when they're able to respond to a question that someone asked that they didn't anticipate, because you can really see their depth of knowledge on the subject. And then general effect is just how does it make the audience feel? At the end of your speech, do they feel like they are empowered with the knowledge that you gave them or that they're ready to do what you were trying to persuade them?